My name is Rachel Berliner.
My name is Andy Berliner, and we're the founders and owners of Amy's Kitchen. Amy's makes natural and organic frozen meals for people who don't have time to cook.
I wish that we could all live in a small village, walk to a little market, buy a few things, go home and cook our meals. But life is just changed so much and we are so busy.
We do things very similarly to the way you would do it in your home. We just do it in a big way. Amy's produces 500,000 meals a day. We'll do about $250 million in sales this year.
This is what organic mass production looks like.
Look at these little teeny squashes.
Oh, those are good ones. I like them better than the huge ones. My name is Amy Berliner, and I'm Andy and Rachel's daughter, and they named Amy's Kitchen after me. Look at the strawberry. You're gonna eat the strawberry?
When you don't have children, you don't think about the future as much because you kind of figured you can take care of yourself no matter what happens. But as soon as I was pregnant, we thought, oh my God, we have to support this child. You know, what are we gonna do?
Late in her pregnancy, she strained a muscle. We couldn't do that much.
I was flat out, I couldn't move, and he had to start cooking.
So I went to the store, figured, well, we'll just buy some ready meals. I'd never tried that kind of food before in the health food store, and it was pretty horrible.
There's not really any more ripe ones.
So we started thinking, well, there's a need for natural, organic, frozen meals that taste good. And so why don't we do that? Amy, will you make the soup?
Yeah.
This is the kitchen where it all started. We made practice pot pies, and the first 5 products were made out of this kitchen.
This is it.
Oh! Did you miss?
But it looked pretty good.
The company and I, we sort of have grown up side by side, and I can't separate my life from Amy's because it's been there for as long as I can remember.
The health and environmental benefits of eating organic are we're keeping pesticides out of our soil, out of our water, and out of our systems.
Many of the pesticides that are used on our fields are actually probable carcinogens or known to be hormone disruptors, things that you wouldn't exactly want to have residues of on the food that you're consuming.
A plant that needs chemical applications, whether it's pesticides or chemical fertilizers in the soil, is a sick plant, is a weak plant. And a weak plant, by the laws of nature, will get attacked at some point. The organic farmer needs to not treat the symptom, the aphid on the plant. They need to treat the root of the problem. When it's a healthy plant, bugs don't stand a chance, period. That's been the laws of nature for thousands and thousands of years.
I've been growing peppers and onions for Amy's for 20 years. They're one of the few in the industry that are committed and dedicated to making good food from organic products.
Hello, Ladybugs.
Oh, look at that. They're all in that bag?
The ladybugs are used when we have a slight spike in a pest in our crops.
So the ladybugs are beneficial insects going after the not beneficial insects, and it keeps pesticides out of the loop.
They're so cute. They're completely covered. Look at that. They're flying away.
This is the elongated red pepper that Amy's buys. We look for a pepper that's at least 85% red. Yeah, that was fine.
How many pounds do we roast, Tom?
Oh, we roast about 200,000 pounds of red peppers a year.
Tasty. When we started Amy's Kitchen, the goal was to use organically grown vegetables and grains, simply from the point of view that we didn't want to ingest pesticides. But now it's become more obvious that it's not just health, it's also the planet.
These are really juicy.
If you consider the total number of organic ingredients we use, 20 million pounds of tomatoes, 13 million pounds of potatoes, 10 million pounds of wheat, 1 million pounds of peas. It goes on and on. If you consider the total impact environmentally, it's changing the face of agriculture.
One of the biggest misconceptions is that we simply could not produce enough food if we turn to organic agriculture, when it's absolutely naive to think that we can continue to feed the world using an agriculture that is industrial, that is totally addicted to chemicals and addicted to fossil fuel use.
Every single time we purchase an organic food item, we are making a statement about what we care about. We are supporting farmers, we're supporting different agricultural practices that are more environmentally friendly, and we're building a more sustainable food system.
We're starting our new meal. It's a kid's meal. It's a quesadilla with rice and beans.
This is our very first production that we've ever done of this product. It's a mini production. This salsa is made from organic tomatoes, red peppers, chilies, and onions, and various, almost all local ingredients. That's good. That is really, really good.
We do a lot of things by hand if the texture of the food is going to suffer from being pumped or transported in a mechanical way.
I think it looks great. So the test will be when we see how it tastes. The cheese is melted, lovely, and look at how nice and brown it is.
Wonderful flavor, and it's not too spicy. The kids will love it.
It's so exciting to come out with this.
Rachel really feels that the food that people are eating is as if it's in your own home.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
So, you know, if you had someone to your house for dinner and you served them a meal and they didn't like it, you'd be devastated, right? Well, that's the way she reacts.
I just feel it's very hard for people these days. You know, that's what, when I'm really crying just thinking about the letters that I receive. And they're all just saying, thank you for caring about us. Thank you for making our life easier.
I would say that my parents are a little bit crazy hippie and a little bit visionary.